Homeless single dad saves billionaire's daughter in snowstorm. The truth shocks everyone. Snow hammered the city like broken glass falling from the sky. People rushed through the streets. Cars crawled. Sirens echoed far away. And in the middle of it, under a flickering street lamp, stood a homeless single dad holding his little daughter close, his coat torn, hands shaking from cold. He didn't know that tonight fate would drag him straight into the world of billionaires, danger, and a truth buried by privilege. He also didn't know that his courage would expose the dark side of a powerful corporation and change his daughter's life forever. The snowstorm grew worse. Michael, a homeless single dad, tightened his thin blanket around his daughter, Lily. She was 8 years old, gentle like warm sunlight, coughing softly from the cold. They stood outside a luxury hotel lobby, hoping only to warm up for a moment. Inside, everything was gold, glowing, perfect. Outside, they were invisible. When Michael approached the door, the security guard shoved him back. "We don't allow your type here." Michael kept his voice calm. "Sir, she's cold. I just need a few minutes inside. That's all." The guard laughed. "Then go get a job instead of begging. Move." Lily tugged her father's sleeve. "Daddy, it's okay. We can leave." But Michael swallowed the humiliation and turned away. He didn't know that the same guard who insulted him would fall to his knees in fear before the night was over. The night screamed. Hours passed. Snow rose to their ankles. Lily's lips turned blue. Michael prepared to walk to the subway station, when suddenly, a scream shattered the storm. High-pitched. Terrified. A child. Then the sound that made every parent's heart snap in half. "Let me go." Michael's instincts exploded. He grabbed Lily's hand, rushed toward the alley behind the hotel, and saw the scene. A young girl, maybe 11, was being dragged into a black van by two masked men. Her small hands clawed the air. Her eyes screamed for help. Lily gasped. "Daddy, she's my age." Michael didn't hesitate. He charged. "The rescue?" "Hey!" Michael roared, smashing his shoulder into the first kidnapper. The man stumbled. The second attacker pulled out a knife. Lily grabbed a broken pipe from the ground and threw it to her dad. "Daddy!" Michael caught it midair, blocked the knife, and swung, knocking the weapon away. Snow, blood, and breath filled the air. The kidnapped girl cried, "Please, please help me." Michael pushed her behind him. "Stay low. Don't move." The bigger attacker lunged. Michael ducked, slammed the pipe into his knee, and the man crashed into the snow. The van engine roared. The driver shouted, "We got a GO." The two attackers limped back into the van and sped away into the storm. Michael turned to the girl. "You're safe. I've got you." She sobbed into his coat. But then, the luxury hotel doors burst open, and a powerful voice screamed, "Emma?" The billionaire mother. A woman ran across the snow, slipping, crying, shaking, a woman Michael recognized from TV screens inside store windows. Victoria Hale, CEO of the Hale medical empire. Net worth, $38 billion. Her daughter, the one Michael just saved. Emma rushed into her mother's arms. "Mommy! He saved me! Daddy, he saved me!" Victoria turned toward Michael. For a second, for a heartbeat, she saw a hero. But then the security guard stepped forward, the same guard who insulted Michael earlier. That man was lurking around earlier. He's homeless. Might be involved. Victoria's expression hardened. You. Step away from my daughter. Michael blinked, shocked. Ma'am, I protected her. Or you staged it, she snapped. People like you would do anything for money. Lily stepped in front of her dad, voice trembling. He saved her. My daddy, he's good. Victoria ignored her. She ordered the guards. Call the police. And keep him here. Michael froze. He'd done the right thing, risked his life, and he was being treated like trash. Again. Before the guards could grab him, Emma screamed, "Stop! Mom, look!" She pointed to the snow. Footprints. Blood drops. Knife marks. Evidence. All circling around Michael's position, but none leading toward him. All leading away? Victoria's eyes widened. Her daughter's tears streamed. He protected me. Mom. He fought them. Victoria's breath trembled. And then the twist hit harder. Michael collapsed to the ground. A stab wound on his side. He had been bleeding quietly the whole time. Emma yelled, "Mom! He saved my life. Help him!" Victoria's face drained of color. For the first time, she realized she had misjudged the man who risked everything for her child. Victoria shouted into her radio, "Get medics now! And bring my personal team!" Michael's vision blurred. Lily held his hand. "Daddy, please don't sleep. Please." Victoria knelt beside him, her voice shaking. "Stay with us. You saved my daughter. I'm sorry. I was wrong." Paramedics rushed him away, inside her private SUV, to Hale Medical Hospital. The same corporation that denied countless homeless people medical support. The same empire whose CEO once called him "people like you." Now, she was begging her doctors. Save him. No limits. Whatever he needs, he gets. The reveal. Hours later, Michael woke in a warm hospital room. Fresh clothes. Clean sheets. Lily asleep on a soft couch. Victoria stood by the window, eyes red. She turned to him slowly. "Michael, I owe you far more than an apology." He stayed silent. She took a deep breath. "I looked into your background." His stomach tightened. He expected judgment. But instead, Victoria said softly, "You weren't always homeless. You were once one of my company's best mechanics. You created the rescue hydraulic system used in our ambulances." Michael nodded weakly. "My wife died from a hospital error. I couldn't afford lawyers. I left everything behind. For Lily." Victoria covered her mouth. Her company, her own system, had failed him. "Michael, I didn't know. I swear to you, I will make this right." He frowned. "What do you mean?" Victoria knelt beside his bed. "I'm reinstating you. Full salary. Full housing. Full benefits. And a senior engineering position to rebuild the safety system that failed your family, so it never fails again." Michael's eyes filled. "And Lily?" he whispered. Victoria smiled tearfully. "She will study under the Hale Foundation. Full scholarship. all the way to medical school, if she wants it. Lily woke up, rubbing her eyes. Daddy, are we okay? Michael pulled her close. We're going to be okay, sweetheart. We're going to be better. Morning light cut through the hospital lobby like a spotlight on a stage that, today, belonged to a man the world had once stepped over without looking down. Cameras flashed. Reporters whispered. Security formed a wall. And at the center of it all stood Victoria Hale, the billionaire CEO whose empire touched every hospital in the country, now trembling, holding a microphone with the weight of guilt, gratitude, and truth all at once. The lobby fell silent. Victoria swallowed, voice shaking not from fear, but from humility. I owe the world an apology today, she began. And I owe an even greater apology to a man who stands here with more courage than I have ever seen in any boardroom. People leaned forward. Every camera lifted. She pointed toward the double doors. They opened, and Michael stepped in. But this time, he wasn't the man everyone ignored under the street lamp. Not the man security shoved away. Not the man the system had crushed. He walked in with clean clothes, head high. His daughter Lily holding his bandaged hand, sunlight framing them like they were chosen by destiny itself. A collective gasp filled the air. Victoria continued, voice rising. Last night, while the world slept, a homeless single father fought two armed kidnappers with nothing but his bare hands. To save my daughter. The crowd erupted, reporters shouting, cameras clacking. Victoria lifted her hand, the room silenced instantly. While I, blind with privilege, accused him. He was bleeding from a stab wound he never mentioned. Murmurs. Shock. Shame. Then. And yet. He protected a child who was not his. Something far too many wealthy people, including myself, forget how to do. Michael froze. No one had ever defended him publicly. No one had ever spoken for him. Victoria stepped toward him slowly. Michael Carter is not a beggar. He is not a threat. He is not. People like you. She glared toward her own security guard. Silence. Then she spoke her next words with the power of a verdict. Michael Carter is a hero. My daughter's hero. And today, he becomes the hero of my entire corporation. The room exploded. Applause. Shouts. Emotion everywhere. But Victoria wasn't done. She turned to Michael. On behalf of Hale Medical, I offer you a home, a full salary, a senior engineering position, lifetime health care, and a scholarship for your daughter, Lily, to any school she dreams of. Lily covered her mouth and cried. Michael's lips trembled. How can I repay? Victoria shook her head firmly. You already did. With your courage. But then she did something no one expected. The billionaire CEO, the woman who owned fleets of hospitals, jets, and skyscrapers, stepped back and bowed to the homeless man. A billionaire, bowing to a single dad who had slept in the snow the night before. The crowd fell silent. Even reporters lowered their cameras, stunned. Victoria rose, tears in her eyes. From today on, the Hale Foundation will open dedicated shelters and medical aid for the homeless, starting with the man who revealed the blind spot in my own heart. Michael blinked, overwhelmed. Victoria extended her hand. He didn't take it at first. Instead, he reached down, lifted Lily, and whispered, "Sweetheart, they're finally seeing us." Then he stepped forward and shook Victoria's hand with the strength of someone who had carried pain for years but never let it define him. The crowd roared so loudly the windows shook. As they exited the hospital through the glass doors, sunlight poured over them like a blessing. For the first time in years, Michael didn't hide from the light. He walked into it. A father, a fighter, a protector, a man the world finally respected. And behind him, reporters shouted one final headline: "The homeless hero who saved a billionaire's daughter."